Hey y'all, it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to introduce myself, and if you are visiting me, thank you so much. I'm in my living room and I am ready to transform this room. I've already done my tree, as you can see here, because I know not everybody does that, but I love to decorate the tree year round since we went artificial. So in my living room, I love to bring in some gold tones. So that's what my plan is for this year, to just do some neutrals, but some pops of yellow and gold, along with some traditional muted colors of fall. So I cannot wait to get started, and I want to take you guys along with me. So let's get to decorating. This video is a two-part series. This is part 2, where I will be decorating the rest of my living room. But if you missed part 1, it's where I decorated my fall mantle and a corner cabinet with a basket theme. I'll link it right here so you can check that out, so you do not miss the full living room decorate with me series. So let's get started with the rest of the living room with the basket and golden theme. After I decorate the fireplace and the mantle, I usually like to decorate this coffee table next, because it's in the center of the room and it just kind of sets the tone for how the flow of the room is going to work. So I'm putting these thrifted candle holders, and I did do a DIY on them, so I'm going to link that video shortly with another DIY that I'm going to add to this coffee table. But first, I wanted to show you these beautiful candles that I picked up from Michael's. They were 50% off, and I loved how they had the golden leaves on them. It was perfect for decorating in this room. This bowl was also thrifted this year. I thought that it had leaves around it, but it was actually grapes. So I almost didn't use it, but I went ahead and did a DIY on it. So I will link that here so that you can see how I transformed these items for my living room this year. So next, I'm adding this adorable pumpkin. I believe this was picked up 2 years ago from Hobby Lobby, but I love the texture on it, and I'm going to set it in the center before I add other fillers, and I just think it's just such a beautiful color to add here. I want to add some ceramic pumpkins in here, so I got to go get those. But first, I'm going to add this ceramic pumpkin that was picked up at Hobby Lobby last year, and I'm just putting a tea light inside of it. I went and get these pumpkins. I'm glad I didn't forget about them. My sweet husband picked these up for me at the beginning of the season from Home Goods. Yes, I do have an awesome husband, and he's always bringing home decor for me to decorate with. To save the 4th pumpkin, I'm actually going to use it someplace else in the room. I like to do that and just kind of balance out decor. So this, to me, came out so beautiful. I love the color and the warmth that it brought to the center of the room. While I was decorating the coffee table, I did love the gold tones that I'm bringing into the room for this season. And I loved the picture that I had here, but I'm going to use it in a different room because I want to put up this gold one. I think it's just going to match the room better. In a gold, I went to my Christmas bins and I pulled out these blankets that I bought last year for my Christmas decorating. These blankets came from At Home, and then I also bought 4 of these gold pillow covers from Amazon. To me, they're going to match perfectly again for this season, which I love to do, and I want to show you guys that you can incorporate the same colors over and over and reuse some things just by switching a few things around. Adding these beautiful lumbar pillows that came from Home Goods. I love the pumpkins, and it has a little bit of gold specks inside of them. And then these 2 pillows I've had for years. I just pulled them from different rooms to add here because I think it'll go well with the color scheme. So in the first video where I decorated my living room, I decorated the fireplace and then the top of this corner cabinet with those beautiful baskets. So I have some left over. So I'm going to kind of just change up things a little bit here in this cabinet and add one of those baskets at the top, and then I have a few other little fall items that I'm going to put here and there. So if you watched my fall thrift with me, I picked this beautiful tin platter up at one of the thrift stores. It's actually a spring scene, but I'm going to use it here for fall because I love the colors in it. And now I'm just adding a few picks inside the basket, and then I'll add a few more items that I thrifted here to the cabinet, and then we'll move on to decorate the end tables. So next to the cabinet, I'm going to add these leaf wall plaques. I almost put them back if you watched my shop with me, but I'm so glad I did a makeover on them and painted them this beautiful gold color because I absolutely love them here in this room for fall. For the fall and winter time, I just wanted to bring some more coziness to this room. So I decided to switch out my lamps here in the living room. I'm going to put these in my bedroom, and I'm going to go get the ones in my bedroom and add them here. If you watch my fall shop and thrift with me plus haul, you might recognize this beautiful gold leaf plate. I'm going to add it here in front of the lamp. I think it'll be a great place to house all of our remotes. And next I'm adding this vase that I've had for years. I had this so long ago, I don't even remember where I got it from, and I love to incorporate it in my fall decorating. So we're gonna make just a really quick and easy arrangement inside of it. Opposite side of the room to this end table, I just added another one of these amber brown vases, and I made a similar arrangement like the other one. I'm just adding the wheat for the finishing touches, and then I'm placing this beautiful thrifted pumpkin. I love the gold and yellow tones in it. And then I'm adding a few fleur-de-lis coasters before we move on to the entertainment center. So the last thing that we're going to decorate together is the entertainment center. I know it's still a little old-fashioned. Not a lot of people still use these, but you can still get great ideas for decorating and styling your shelves. And I still love this piece. It just goes with the period of my home, and I just love the warm wood tones, especially for the fall season. So I added this beautiful candle holder that you might recognize. I also thrifted this season, and I did a DIY on them with just some antique gold to make them look a little bit more antiqued. So I added some more of those beautiful white candles with the gold leaves, and then I'm placing this beautiful lantern that I also thrifted this year. I love adding those in a room. To me, it just brings such warmth and coziness. Next, I'm adding a thrifted book, and then on top of it, I'm going to put some more thrifted items, this pumpkin, and then I also have an owl that I'm going to add, and some fall stems that also was thrifted. So pretty much everything up here was thrifted except the candles. Just kind of moving it few things around up here, just kind of balancing it out until I'm happy with it. But I went get my favorite candle holders from Hobby Lobby to add here with my favorite Amazon LED white candles, just to tie in a little bit of gold and white on this side. So I went ahead and moved the little pumpkin that I had on top of the book and added the owl back on top of it, because I think it's just a good mixture of colors. And I did add some little wheat stems just to bring in some lighter tones up here, but I loved how all these thrifted items came together. Now I am ready to style the side shelves, and I love starting with our family favorite, this white truck that we got from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. I love to style it and make it look like a scene of each holiday and season. So this year it'll be a fall scene. So back here in the bed of the truck, I just cut a piece of trash bag and placed a hay bale on top of it. That way it'll collect any straw that might fall. And then next I'm going to add some little pumpkins and gourds on top of the hay bale and around the bed of the truck. These also came from Hobby Lobby. Love how this little fall scene truck is coming out. I'm just going to finish it off by placing some more wheat stems here, and I think this is absolutely adorable. The shelf above the truck, I'm adding another of these gold baskets that were in the free stuff. If you recognize it again, I had a lot, I told you guys. So I'm going to utilize them all around the room. I'm going to just add a simple Dollar Tree pumpkin that I bought a couple of years ago. And this beautiful owl with a little bit of gold specks and this tea light. This was bought from Hobby Lobby about 2 years ago. So the last thing I'm going to add to this shelf is this fourth ceramic pumpkin that I saved. It's going to bring some yellow and warmer tones to this part of the room. Top shelf, I'm going to add these thrifted books, and I'm just going to cat a corner them, and I'm going to get that pumpkin that I did a DIY on. If you recognize it, I was going to use it at the top shelf, but I'm going to put it here with a tea light inside of it, and I'm going to lay it on top of the books. Bring in some more brown colors to this area of the room. I'm adding this amber thrifted vase, and I'm just going to put some more wheat picks inside of it. So on these shelves at the bottom, I'm just adding back this fleur-de-lis vase. I love the color, and it's going to tie in the wheat color tones Over here, another gold pumpkin, and then in the middle shelf, I'm just adding the last and final gold basket. I'm putting another pumpkin in the inside of it. This one I did have to DIY really last minute because I didn't have one to mimic the other side, so I just added some picks by hot gluing them. Thankfully, I had enough to kind of look like the other one. Film it because I didn't want this video to get too long, and it was really quick and easy. But I'm adding the final pumpkin here, and then we're going to do the last shelf with these lighter color books just to pull in some of the white and lighter tones here. Adding this white adorable squirrel that I bought last year from Hobby Lobby on top of the books. And then I'm putting this final amber thrifted vase with these wheat picks inside of it. And then I'm going to give you a full room tour now that we're all done. To give you a close-up of the tree since I did not film me decorating it, but soon it will be transformed into a beautiful Christmas tree, and I will definitely be filming that one for you guys. I hope that you will consider liking and subscribing to my channel. You don't miss any of my upcoming videos. It's absolutely free, and it will ensure that you're able to come back and check out my videos as I post them. So hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and let me know that you stopped by for a visit. And come back and visit me here at Little House on Metairie. You're enjoying this content and have gotten lots of inspiration today. I hope that you will come back and decorate the rest of my rooms for fall with me, and then be on the lookout for a full fall home tour of all the rooms that I decorated this year, and then we'll be transforming this home into Christmas very soon. So until next time, friends, bye for now.